Shoopity bop bop bop. Welcome to the Bjjbrick Quick Podcast. My name is Byron. This is the podcast where we quickly throw a topic on the ground and grapple it for basically a round. It's a quick podcast is what I'm trying to say. Today, we're talking about sitting out a round. And this could happen for a few reasons. Maybe you're tired. Maybe there's an odd number of classmates on the mats, and every round, someone's got to be that person. Sometimes it's you. When this happens, whether you're just wanting a break, and if that's the case, I recommend taking a break before you're exhausted. That way, your break doesn't ultimately end in you being done for the evening. It's better to take a break now and get 2 more rolls and take a break later and just have enough for one kind of a crappy roll, if you catch what I'm saying. But feel free to sit out, observe, watch the different matchups that are happening, watch how people are rolling. As a black belt, I don't have a class I teach at Fox Fitness, but I do oftentimes find myself in a little bit of a coaching role and a little bit of a person on the mat who could maybe help out with a few things. And I like to watch around or walk around and really observe everybody. And sometimes I'm surprised with how well somebody is doing. When they roll with me, they don't do that well compared to the way they're rolling with somebody else, or they don't do the same techniques. And maybe I'm surprised with how much trouble they're having with another person. And I've also seen kind of a darker side with a student or two being really rough and kind of just rolling in an unsportsmanlike fashion with other students. And I did not get that personally when I would roll with them, and I would have never known that had I not sat out around. Sitting out around allows me to say, hey man, give him some space, let him work too. That way, if they are being kind of rough, they could It's always harder for the person who's getting smashed to ask for a little bit of breathing room or a little bit of working room to do a technique. If I'm watching Abe and Bob roll and Abe is just smashing Bob, I'll let that go for a little while. I mean, there are rolling here. But if Bob looks like he's frustrated, looks like it's no longer a productive roll for him, quick, hey, Abe, let Bob do some techniques. This isn't fighting here. We're rolling. We're supposed to be training. Just a quick little prompt. Much easier for an outside person to do that in not in a rude way, not in a yelling at somebody way, than it would be for Bob to ask Abe, hey man, give me a little bit of a break. It's hard for people to do sometimes. So sitting out is really important, and I'm not advocating walking around as a lower belt and telling people how to roll. That's probably not the right place for it. But if you see a safety violation or something that looks dangerous, step in. But you know what's expected in your gym. But a lot can be gained by sitting out around, and I need to do this more personally. My issue is I just really enjoy rolling, and it's hard to sit out around unless there's an odd person, and then I'm happy to take that round. If you have something about this topic you would like to add to the conversation, find us on Facebook and comment on this episode. Do you have a topic or two that I should cover? Type them up. Use a keyboard or use your thumbs. Send it to bjbrick@gmail.com. Bjbrick is Patreon supported, but that's the full episodes. These quick episodes, they're on the Brick House. Till next time, I want you to have a great day and stay sweaty, my friends.